welcome to the ultimate three-player stream. I am Chris Hemsworth. I am here with Benedict Cumberbatch and Tom Cruise to play a ultimate matchup against Apocalypse 2 or in Sabanur. I'm here with D20 and Villain. How are y'all doing today?
Have you heard about the aliens that are in outer space trying to take over everything? If you just joined my church, I'd be more than happy to save you from them. But I'm doing great.
I was doing great.
And then I joined a cult.
Yeah, right. I feel like the replay of this video is going to be very strange because they don't have the chat to say who people thought we were going to be played as, and so now it just sounds like we're just actually a part of a cult.
Well, they can write down in the comments then who they think what's going on, and then engagement, because we were just talking about all that stuff.
Excellent. We talked about this because D20 was on the podcast, the Shadow of the Cast podcast. It feels like a couple weeks ago, but I think it was longer ago than that.
Yeah.
And on that podcast, we decided that we were going to be playing the final villain. Which did we even know who it was at that point? I don't even think we did.
No,
Yeah.
we were guessing.
That's fun. That's really fun. So we said that we were just going to play the capstone villain in that Age of Apocalypse box, which turns out to be Apocalypse. Huh. Surprise. And we were going to do an X-Men team up. And so here we are fulfilling that promise. Ooh, I'm pumped. Alrighty, so I am playing Iceman. D20, who are you playing?
You all told me I had to play Storm, that I had absolutely no options in this because I wanted to play Valkyrie, obviously. But no, I'm playing Storm. I'm actually really excited for this because I haven't played her multiplayer in like, I don't know, Nelson, when did we do that? 2 years ago, maybe?
Oh, the Storm or the Valkyrie?
Storm. I think we played Storm together because I think that's the only time I've played it multiplayer.
Huh.
Or I dreamt about it. It was
I just remember,
won. So
I remember we did a Valkyrie Thor team up against Hela that we said we were gonna try again.
Wasn't
and then
great.
That was what, 3 years ago?
Yeah, that's crazy. You shouldn't really have brought that up. I was hoping everyone forgets.
Nice. Well, Storm is super fun multiplayer because she's affecting the entire table. Villain, you're also playing a pretty fun multiplayer hero. Who are you playing?
Yeah, I'm playing Rogue, but I want to talk about Storm briefly. I want everyone to know, for the record, D20 said he went Storm so he could power up Apocalypse's attacks against us.
Fact check, true. Absolutely, 100%.
Genuinely, yeah. But I'm playing Rogue. Should be pretty fun. I'm excited to steal some of your events and stuff, hopefully. That's kind of the plan.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
that'll be fun. I've got a protection Iceman that's all about trying to negate the thunderstorm empowered Apocalypse attacks that D20 is throwing our way. So
yes.
that's the entire goal of the deck, is to negate D20's deck. So
and they said this game wasn't a versus game. We're gonna turn it into one.
It's like the game Genic playmat.
Yeah, the playmat.
The prophecy has been foretold. Nice. Oh, Guarismo, thank you so very much for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. How is everybody doing in chat? You excited for a 3-player team up? I've done 2-player games on the channel, but the 3-player games are more rare. I think this is probably less than 10 3-player games.
This is, as far as multiplayer on stream, I think this is only like the 3rd or 4th time I've done it. I've done it every time with you, Nelson. So whatever that number is.
Josh, oh yeah, what's up?
I was gonna say I'm gonna kind of blow your records away. I think I've done like 3 or 4 games on camera total, and this, being one of them. And one of those before was 3-player, so I think I've got like 50% record at 3-player here.
Ooh, all right,
that's pretty good. Yeah.
All righty, I like those odds. Joshy wants to know which one of us is responsible for them needing to be awake at 4 a.m. to watch us.
That would be me.
Yeah, that's Villain.
I think it's a combination of Villain didn't want to stream at 2 a.m. and we also didn't want to stream at 2 a.m. And so we just kind of, Villain streaming in the evening, we're streaming in the afternoon. It kind of worked out. This is 2 p.m. for normal people.
So I'm not normal.
Oh my gosh.
Nelson, I have to say your chat is very nice to read because they're very like positive and energetic and excited. My chat's always just like, D20, can you 1 sign off and 2 just lose and draw shadows, please? Yeah. Must be
Oh my
nice.
gosh. So yeah, I guess D20. I have not really
Yeah.
talked to you since we've gotten standard 3. Have you been as fortunate in your uh seeing and interacting with nemesis sets since we have gotten the standard 3 set?
Standard 3, I get the Nemesis less times. Because I draw when you draw Shadow of the Past on average 1.8 times every game, like it can't get worse. So I actually do like Standard 3 though. I think it's a pretty fun way of playing. Um, but it's I get my Nemesis less during it, which is nice.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I've been really enjoying standard 3. I just actually did a two-handed game earlier today where standard 3 in two player or in multiplayer, I guess you're seeing it a lot more. How many shadows will we get to see today? That's a good question.
Uh,
How many times do you think the nemesis or a nemesis villain is going to show up?
it's only gonna be one time, but it's gonna be Callisto coming out 6 times.
Low key,
Nice.
I'm fine with that because I don't have Iceman's nemesis here to like interact with.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say good luck to everyone else that draws it.
Yep. Yeah, Nathan says D20 is the only person that can pull shadows when it's taken out of the deck, which is impressive.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to cheat, but the game won't even let me do it. So
Oh my gosh. So we are playing in Saba Noir. Am I saying that correct? Is that the way that you say it? I don't know. I actually don't
oh
know.
no, you're mispronouncing it. It's called Apocalypse 2.
Oh,
Is how
okay.
you're
Yes.
pronouncing it.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Apocalypse 2. And we're running with just the normal sets. We're running standard
Mhm.
3 expert 1. So that's the setup. Does that sound fair? I actually did not ask what
Yeah, we didn't talk
sets
about
we
this at
should
all,
be
but yeah,
running,
sure,
so I
that's
just grabbed the
fine.
standard ones before I said. I was just like, oh, I'm like setting up. I was like, oh, yeah, oops. Apocalypse 2, the Electric Boogaloo. That is the official
Yeah,
name now, Ninja.
it is. It is.
Yes. Okay.
Um, well, wait. What? So, Villain Theory, what kind of deck are you running?
Yeah, I don't think I talked about that. It's a mystery.
Yeah, it is
I
yeah.
maybe it's a basic deck. No,
Ooh.
I wish.
no. I mean, I'm up for it, but I'm playing Justice, and it's kind of a semi-traditional Justice and kind of a game time Justice. I didn't go crazy with the trait stuff because I want to borrow from you guys. I think that's kind of what I'm aiming for with the shenanigans.
Okay. Alrighty. I like it. I like it. And then did you talk about what kind of deck you're running, Jason?
Oh, yeah. So I have a bunch of attachments to put onto Apocalypse to boost him and power him up.
Please, no.
No. I'm just running a leadership deck. A lot of X-Men stuff, so I can work on Uncanny X-Men and some upgrades. Because we're gonna have Danger Room out there that anyone can basically use. That's a mutant. For any upgrades. I know Villain Theory has some of that. Nelson, I didn't look at your deck, so I have no idea if it helps you or not. But hopefully it does. But yeah, just running a lot of allies. I see that Nelson has X gonna give it to you as well, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
hoping we
Of
can
course.
run them, of course, and just murder X a lot, like in a lot of timelines. So that's really the
I
goal.
I have X as well.
There you
Speaking
go. There you go.
speaking of a dead Professor X, I started X-Men 97. It's pretty good.
Oh heck yeah!
Yeah.
Is it
Have
good?
y'all watched it?
No.
It is my favorite thing. Like Disney have put up for Marvel on like the
Nice.
TVs kind of stuff. I love it.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah,
I
no,
want to watch it, but I just haven't.
I watched the first episode this morning. I was like, "Oh, this is like I'm like in it." I'm like, "Okay, sick. Let's go." So, I said I was going to start that I think about 2 months ago. So, here we are.
Is
Nice.
that D20 or his German counterpart? It's D20 Woodworking.
Oh really?
Wait.
I've always wanted to meet them in person.
Yeah, he's a
Wow.
much better player, less entertaining, but much better player.
Doesn't power up Apocalypse with Thunderstorm.
Uh, maybe, who knows? It's a wild card, baby.
Sick. Alrighty, y'all ready to play? What mod sets are we using running
Yeah.
Ask? We are going Celestial Tech and Clan Is it Akaba?
Akaba.
I
That's how
think
I
so.
say it. Yeah, I think
Akaba.
that sounds good to me.
Hey Luther, how you doing? 97 really surprised me. It's a must watch. Sick. Nice. Yes. Just joined. I can already hear Nelson saying, "Let's go" in my head. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Who is first player? I actually like who do we want first player? I was kind of thinking maybe it's Rogue because you're running specialized
Well,
training. And so if we can get
well.
that onto the table, that seems pretty good.
I have mixed feelings because I probably have the most forwarding. So if I don't get a player side scheme and you guys do, it might be kind of awkward in that way. But I don't really mind.
And we can't see our cards right beforehand because we have to select it ahead of time.
Yeah.
Right? Step 3.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was like, well, my whole storm setup depends on what we get. And then depending on who's player 1, we'll change all of that. So
I can go first.
All right.
all right.
And we are at 3 players, so we can have multiple side schemes. We can have 2 side schemes out at a time. So that's also pretty nice.
Yeah.
Also, I did not get the memo that I was supposed to buy the new game Genic mat, and so I'm like baffled at how dark my mat looks compared to y'all's. Like it is so much darker. I'm like,
Do you not play PvP? I do not
I
understand.
no, I don't.
It's the only way to play.
Oh my gosh. So do you all have a first player token? I have this, which I can pass to you, but it may take a while to get to you. Oh yeah, sweet.
It will
Dylan, you got it.
transform into this one. So yeah.
Okay. So it'll go villain, me, D20, right?
Villain Nelson D20. Yeah. That'll make the most
Yep,
sense.
sounds
yeah.
good.
Sweet. PvP joke is a deep cut. I love the new mats. I can't decide between the black or the blue. I don't think I've ever actually seen a black one in real life. I think the blue is probably their most popular.
I like the blue. The orange one I want to like. It's just so bright. It just doesn't work for content creation.
Oh, the orange one? Mhm.
Yeah. Like I like bright, obnoxious colors, but I feel like chat would just be mad at me the whole time.
I'm mulliganed
oh.
into nothing that I want.
I have mulliganed as well.
Okay, multiplayer rule question because I don't know how this works. Are we allowed to talk about our cards or no? Like before a mulligan?
I don't remember honestly, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say before I mulligan, I've managed to draw into touched. I did the proper thing and put it in my deck, and I now have a touch in my hand. So I think we're gonna mulligan it.
Yeah.
Well, because like I have superpower trading, right? So like, is that a thing we want to explore and do?
I don't mind. I was going to play my jacket, but it's my only upgrade. So if we're going with that, then I say let's go with it, and I will just get rid of my jacket, and I can mulligan that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think looking at the deck list, which I did put in the chat, so I didn't put it in YouTube because I'm a bad creator.
Yeah.
But it's on the Twitch. But we are not doubled up on any of the player side schemes, which is nice. Running says that they don't see why you wouldn't be able to, which I agree with. Like I think, it's a cooperative game, open communication. Nothing restricting us from doing it.
Except for keywords like peril.
Oh,
I never have to worry about it. So I'm just like, that's not a thing I have to worry about. And I have to actually think about that because there's other people now.
Did you mulligan into anything good?
No, I mulliganed the terribleness and I'm upset now. So I hate this game. I want to go home. I don't enjoy this.
I'm going to have a
tired,
chill
Grandpa.
start.
Did we end up setting ourselves up so that the only player with the player side scheme is the last player? Because that's nice. That's good.
Yes.
Let's
We
go.
played very well.
Let's
We're
go.
doing games well.
I kind of prepared for this. I kept in my opening hand a forwarding event, and so I'm going to be able to take an action on D20's turn to help with that.
Nice.
Oh yeah, calling on actions. I forgot that's a thing you can do.
Yeah.
Weird. This game's weird.
How come no one chose aggression? That's a good question.
We didn't want to
wanted
win
the game
too
to
fast.
take as long as we
Yeah.
it could.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's content creator strategy.
Heck yeah.
Cool. Well, I am ready whenever you guys are. Let me know, and I will
Yep.
start to play stuff.
Do it.
If you
Do
could
it
win
now.
right now, that'd be great.
Well, set up after mulligan. Set your touched upgrade aside. So let's do that. I'll just whack it here for now. And yeah, okay. So I'm going to do something a bit weird here. I have Gambit in my hand, and Gambit is normally very good for Rogue to get out, so she can like superpower adaptation her own events back. But I don't really want to do that. I want to take you guys, your events. I think that'll be more fun. And I kind of have some game times in here, so I kind of want to set up a basic ally that I can put touched on and superpower adaptation game time. So I'm going to go with that, and with that in mind, I'm going to spend 4 resources for. Yeah, I think I can do this now. 4 resources for Hope Summers, using a double there as well. So Hope Summers enters play. Change my traits, so she is now a mutant as well as X-Force. And after I play her from my hand, which I did, I get to search my deck for a superpower card and add it to my hand. I'm going to go for the damage one because I'm not really worried about that as justice, so I can get rid of that in my deck, so I won't be getting that in my hand. I'm just going to spend it as a resource. Summon Cross, yep, superpower event. Let's give that a quick shuffle. And that is in my hand. Then I'm going to flip to hero form. Now, Hope Summers has the X-Men trait. Now I am going to. I'll fort 2 off of Ancient Ritual, bringing it down to 3 out of the 5 it starts with.
Woo! Also, I totally forgot to do all the villain setup, so that I did that quietly. Y'all have an encounter card.
I reject
Oh yeah,
that encounter card.
okay.
I reject your encounter card and substitute my own.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to hold an action to use a Going Rogue once the player side to game is down. So that's me done playing cards. I've got Hope to use. Are you guys planning to fort at all here, or shall I just have her take some threat off?
I was planning to
I can
just
go
swing.
either way. Yeah.
Okay, I am mostly scared of Ancient Ritual going off in free play, so Hope is going to take that down to 1.
Okay.
And then it is over to, I believe, Nelson. It is your turn. Actually, no, wait. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that.
Sweet. I'm going to pop up to Iceman. We're going to use an Energy Barrier, Indomitable, and an Arctic attack to play a Helicarrier. I'm going to immediately use that Helicarrier. Desperate Defense to play a Power Belt. And I just tried to fit as many resource generators in here as possible. I know,
Yes.
Villain, you are running X-Jet, but at this point, it's a race to who can draw it first. And so...
Oh, I need it for even the odds, so that's going to be interesting.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
My deck doesn't work.
I did not run it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I did.
I thought
I was sweating.
funny. I'm going to punch
It was.
Apocalypse in the face for 2, take him down to 58 first blood, and attach a Frostbite to him.
Well, game's practically over.
Yeah.
Protection in the lead for damage?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
right.
Oh, we should. Yeah, we should. Next time we should take, or we could make it like who removes the most thwart, who removes the most damage, and stuff like that.
Somebody in chat figure that out.
Good luck.
Yeah.
And that's
Are you done, Nelson?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay. Wait, are you exhausting or no? Oh, wait, that's right. You'll turn your card. Never
Yeah.
mind. I forgot how you
flipped my
play.
thing.
It's
I flipped my thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I should say, so I'm doing the other thing. I'm doing what I think Get Up on Game did. I've got these little red tokens, which I'm putting on to say when I'm exhausted.
Oh my god. Okay, so I will actually tap this card, but the rest will get exhausted tokens because I like to confuse everyone. So let's go. All right, I'm gonna flip up the storm. Do we want me to change? Not yet, the second, but do we want me to change things to hurricane, to get some retaliate going for defending Nelson?
Heck yeah, we do.
Okay. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is throw away a double to play our crown because it's so good. Okay. So I get +1 thwart. Oh, I don't have that token anywhere. Oh no, yes, I lied. All right, +1 thwart. Okay. So I'm going to use said crown to add in superpower training that comes in with a lot of stuff on it, right? 9.
Ooh. I set all of these cards aside somewhere. I just have to find them. Also, I did just update the YouTube description. So if you're looking on YouTube, the deck lists are in the comments. If you're on Twitch, use the command deck list.
All right. Nelson, or not Nelson, VillainTheory, do you want to remove any threat? Do you want to be called on?
Can I take 2 actions?
I can give you 1.5.
Best I can do.
May I touch you?
Oh, okay. Well, it's got
No.
personal. Yeah, sure.
no. I'm actually going to put touched onto Hope Summers.
Okay.
So I should actually, let's put the touch card here, and I'll just use this little token which is touched on it. I hope this camera is focused at some point on this. But that is going to go onto Hope. I'm going to touch my ally there, and by touching an ally, I gain the aerial trait. So now when I take an action on the 20's turn, I'll spend 2 Southern Crosses for Going Rogue. I get to remove 2 additional threat on this card. So it's 3+2. That's 5 threat of superpower
Ooh.
training, and that's most of it gone, I think.
Yeah, it's down to 4
Yeah.
now.
Nice, solid. Okay, so I will then switch to the hurricane. So everyone gains retaliate.
Nice.
And we get to
Oh,
remove 2 threat from superpower training.
do
All right.
we want to do some time travel already?
Time travel? I
If I
like
had
time.
that, if I had that retaliate, I could also confuse Apocalypse with
Let's
the same
go.
card.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
100%.
Yeah, this is time traveling for sure.
Cool.
Alrighty.
So Apocalypse is confused.
He'll flip into
Alright,
his
sweet.
big boy form and that'll go away. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so then I will personally thwart for 2, and let's get rid of superpower training. Oh yeah, because it puts in play. Yeah, let's just do that now.
Let's go.
What is it?
It's
Player
an
identity
upgrade.
specific upgrade.
And you
Let's
have
go,
1.
Storm's Cape.
That cryokinetic
Crown and Cape, turn
perception.
1.
Dude,
Yeah, right?
Crown and Cape turn 1? That's hype. That's hype.
That is
Yeah,
insane.
this is how you play Storm. Come on,
Please carry
come
me.
on. Please carry me. I'm just drawing
Neris, how
inspiration
does
from
the
Valkyrie.
mechanic of saving actions for another player's turn work? On another player's turn, you can take actions. So you can play events. You can do cards that say like an action. It's the action that you're actually taking is call on an action. And so anything that you can do, basically the only things you can't do is like play a card or basic attack
Mhm.
or thwart.
Yeah.
There's probably other nuances there, but yeah.
Yeah.
Do we like the idea of call for backup into play, and we can deal with that over time as well, or no?
Yeah, that sounds good. In free play, we can have 2 player side teams out, and I've got a couple of even the odds in here, so we can like cleave it down, kind of thing. I think.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, I guess let me rephrase this. Are Nelson, are you going to be able to defend for anyone else, or are you just still setting up?
So I don't know. I don't quite know yet.
Okay.
I do have the cryokinetic perception, so there is a chance that I can defend twice there, but it kind of depends on if I top deck that ice card or not.
Yeah, because I'm trying to decide if I want Forge out there to take as a block in the beginning or not. No, for the team. Let's go call for backup.
If we lose, we can restart quickly.
Yeah, right. Let's call for backup up out there with 9.
4. I got these stupid tokens. Okay. All right. So then I have Forge. I'll hold on to Forge, and that's it for me. Oh yeah, I get +1 defense. Okay. Yeah. All right. Good.
Ooh, top deck that Utopia.
I was reading chat. I'm so sorry. We're drawing cards.
Yeah, we're drawing cards.
3, 4. It's all right. 5. Okay. All right. And then we have to remember everything is retaliate right now.
Everything is retaliate. Sweet. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so we are going to throw 3 threat onto the main to start us out, and then we are going to resolve the force response. This is so far away. I had to like move this further away so that I could get everything like on the screen. So after resolving step 1, place a power counter here. There's 4 power counter here. Bad things happen. I think we'll probably beat him with before we get our 4th power counter would be my guess.
We should be
I
able to.
love the optimism.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Villain Theory. We play quick, so we're here to get in, get out.
Yeah, we're here to lose quick or win quick.
Or win quick. High risk, high
Okay.
reward.
Oh my
As you can
gosh.
see, I'm built out already, so
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, that's all we needed, right? Apocalypse has overkill right now. So Apocalypse is looking at you, villain, and taking an
Me?
attack. I
Well,
can.
the good.
Yeah, what's up?
I was gonna say the good thing about my deck is I just assume you'd protect me every turn, every time.
Okay.
Yeah, I assume that too.
Well, let's try that then. I will basic defend, and I will do frostbite, cryokinetic. Will top deck and ice guard, so I get to stand up. Let's go. All right.
Nice.
Good.
Alrighty, so he's coming at us for 3. I defended for 2. +2, so that's 5. -2, -2, I take 1 damage. And the frostbites go away. Alrighty, love that.
Me too.
Okay, Nice. Now he's looking at me. Uh-oh. Ooh. I'm going to take this one to the face. It's going to be 3, 4, 5. There goes your
Oh yeah,
obligation.
retaliate,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, man, this protection player's throwing damage like nobody's business.
Okay,
actually?
let's calm down here with my retaliate.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I took 5, and then we're looking at D20 taking a hit for 3 plus a boost. I'm going to step in. We're going to freeze Apocalypse at this point. It's going to be, we're even. After this activation ends, put a pursuit counter, which means that I don't take any damage, which I am very happy about.
Sweet.
Sweet. Alrighty, let's pass out. Villain Theory
And
is
retaliate.
and retaliate. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, no problem. This is how we're gonna win. Just slowly retaliate him to death.
Yeah.
It works. It works.
Just 55 more attacks in this first stage. That's it. Oh, Canadian. Wow, Iceman carrying doesn't look like Storm is doing too much. That's kind of what I was thinking. I don't know though.
Yeah. Typical D20.
Alrighty, Rogue. We got the
What's my encounter card?
Celestial Weapon is your first encounter card. So we're attaching it to the
Oh,
villain.
I'm so sorry.
When the villain attacks you, discard the top card of your deck. Bad things happen.
Okay.
Alrighty. Then we've got giant-sized Despot Depot. If Apocalypse is in giant form, he activates against you. Otherwise, change him to giant form. Place a power counter on the main scheme. So that's going to give him flip into giant. Heal 2 damage from him. Oh shoot, 57 more attacks. And he gains
Ugh.
Stalwart, which means that we're going to toss this Confuse.
No.
No.
Sad. Strategy's
My
already
status
done.
cards.
Okay. Iceman's cards. We've got Clan Akaba Zealot Guard. When defeated, place 2 threat on Ancient Ritual. And we've got Scarab Quick Strike. After Scarab attacks you, place 1 threat on Ancient Ritual. 3 threat if the attack defeated an ally. So I will take 3 and place a threat on Ancient Ritual. I decided to deal all the Clan Akaba stuff to myself. So
Yeah, it's cool. If you could
Yeah.
handle that, that'd be
yeah,
great.
of course.
Fair
Anytime.
enough.
You know what?
All right.
What protection is great at? It's handling minions. So
You are top damage.
sure, yeah. Yeah. So wait, are you about to reveal my first card?
I am. Yes.
What are the odds it's Shadow of the Past somehow?
Ooh,
90%.
I. You think it's that low, villain?
Yeah, that is pretty low.
It's because we've taken a couple. I don't know. I don't know.
The math is all off. I don't know.
Alrighty, we got Under Fire, so we got a good chance that it is Under Fire
No.
into Dark Design. So we're gonna place a pursuit counter. So we're getting close.
He was confused.
Yeah,
Uh,
and then he's going to scheme. Apocalypse is going to scheme for 2. This is after he attacks you. So 2. After this activation form changes, he changes to giant form. So we're going up to 8 threat on the main. Your next card is Hot Headed. So give to the Bobby Drake player. After I attach a Frostbite upgrade to an enemy, take 1 damage. After you make a basic recovery, discard this card. That is in my future. I'm just like that. That's a good time to get this.
mhm.
And then your last card is Giant Growth. When defeated, if Apocalypse is in giant form, he activates against the player defeated this scheme. Otherwise, change him to giant form and give him a tough status card. It comes in with 5 threats and a hazard icon.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Good
Yikes.
Don't
luck
ask
handling that,
just
guys. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that
Oh.
was a fun first little round there.
Yeah, but I feel like we survived it, and that's the hardest part of APOC too, right? He's like the first round, I feel.
Kind of. Especially with Under Fire.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
that's not
right.
great.
Right? Okay. So passing first player to me.
Yes.
And
I don't have a lot of forwarding to give you guys a heads up. I'm probably playing X-Jet. I can play Specialized Training and Overwatch, but I have no events I can like put out or allies. I have nothing that removes threat.
alrighty.
Yeah, I don't got a lot going for me.
I can use my ally and myself to remove 5 threat, so I could take out Giant Growth if we want to. But just to let you guys know for your turns about a threat, I cannot like hit the main or anything like that right now, really, or like I've got 5 threat removal somewhere.
I'm
Okay.
probably not hitting I'm not doing. I actually have I have chill out. So I have 3 threat removal. It is gonna deal me a damage, which is not the end of the world because I do plan on recovering this round. Um, so I'm flipping down. I will be yelling timber as I do so as well. Um,
Jeez,
let's start out with a helicarrier to play a death focus. Again, we're just gonna go for all of the resource generators if possible. Um,
I love that.
are we interested in just kind of focusing a little bit on call for backup?
We can.
Is there a world where we can like take out Call for backup and then use our allies? Well, I'm gonna be last player now, so that's probably a bit unfortunate.
2, 3, 4, 5. At best, I can thwart for like 6.
Well, I kind of want Giant Growth to go, but that's gonna make Apocalypse activate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is very
With the
scary.
Celestial Weapon.
Yeah, which could get rid of it, which would be nice. Hmm.
I mean, if call for backup sits around for a round, whatever. I feel like we have. I feel like giant growth kind of does need to go. If you can get it down a little bit less, I can have him act because I'm hopefully going to get out 2 allies, and then this way I can get. He doesn't have overkill or anything, does he?
Not at the
No.
moment.
No. So hopefully
We
that can
might.
just be eaten up into whatever. And I have a decent amount of health, so I can get rid of giant growth then.
If I hit it for 3?
Definitely if you hit it for 3,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, let's use a power belt and death focus to hit chill out. So this is going to take it down to 2. That's going to attach a frostbite, which will deal me 1 damage. Ah.
I enjoy Joshy's positivity about this game, so
Mhm.
thank you. Thank you, Joshy.
What did you mean weak forces? Hold on. I have no forwarding in my hand. I still got 5 threat removal.
We're going to
And I
use
took
Not
that
enough.
personally.
repurpose and X. We'll use a utopia. I don't know why I thought I was going to be able to ready. Maybe I thought I was going to play X. I'm going to drop a utopia.
Mm.
I'm going to hang on to the armored vest. I'm going to flip down to Bobby Drake, and I'm going to shuffle in my Ice Blast because I got 1 frostbite onto the table. And Ice Blast
Solid.
is my current plan for these minions.
All
and
right.
that's going to be me. I do have a
All right.
utopia.
So
I have a utopia. So if you all have a X-Men ally, I can ready someone. So just for your